Hey guys, welcome back from spring break. So before spring break, we were working on conversions, and we started with customary length conversions using these, and then we went to customary weight. And now today we're going to be focusing on this section. So it's liquid volume. So how to measure and convert liquids. So we were using a little strategy that looks like this. So if you have your notes, you need to get those out from last time. So we were using this little strategy that we learned from Mr. Poole. And we're going to do the same thing today with liquid volume. So these words should look familiar to you. So we have like gallons, quarts, pints, cups, ounces. Those should be familiar to you. You know, you buy a gallon of milk or juice at the store. Pints a lot of the time is what like your milk jugs will come in. Cups, you know, we drink cups. Ounces, there's 8 ounces in a cup. So these types of things should be pretty familiar to you. Now, instead of writing them down like we have been in our notebook, I'm going to show you a different way to remember them. Like we had written them down when we did our other ones, right? Instead of writing them down just like this, I'm going to show you a different way. So I call it the big G, the big gallon, like a gallon man type thing. So I want you to draw a giant G on your paper like this. So this represents one big old gallon. Now inside each gallon, there are 4 quarts. So I'm going to put 4 big Qs. Now, inside each quart, there are 2 pints. Put 2 pints. Now, inside each pint, there are 2 cups. I'm just going to kind of put them on top, kind of like little eyelashes almost. So for each pint, there are 2 cups. So, if someone asks you how many quarts are in a gallon, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts in 1 gallon. There's 2 pints in 1 quart, right? There's 2 cups in this pint. How many cups in 2 pints? Here's 2 pints, the 2 P's, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cups and 2 pints. If someone said, well, how many cups in 2 quarts? Well, here's 2 quarts, the 2 Q's. How many cups, C's, are in 2 quarts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cups in 2 quarts. So you can use this to help you remember a bunch of different things. I call this the big G, and it should be very helpful. The only thing that's not listed on here, so we have all this, right? 4 quarts in a gallon. That is represented here, yeah. Okay, 2 pints in a quart. Yes, we have that here. 2 pints in 1 quart. We have that. 2 cups in 1 pint. We have that. 2 cups in 1 pint. The only thing we don't have listed here is there's 8 ounces in 1 cup. I can't add like 8 little things. So I might just write that note down up here. So in 1 cup, there are 8 ounces. So that's the only thing I don't have represented from my picture. So we can use all of this to help us answer some questions. Let's look at some questions. Hang on. Okay, let's just look at this first one. Some of these you'll be able to use your big G just to figure out quickly. So 4 cups is the same as how many pints? Well, let's look at 4 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 cups, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many pints is that? That's 2 pints. So 4 cups is the same as 2 pints. I just used my big G to answer that one. But some of them, you will still need to use this strategy because it's more than what is shown right here. So you have 3 gallons would be the same as how many pints? Well, I'm going to do the same thing that we've been doing. So on the inside, I'm going to put what I know. So I know gallons. I'm looking for pints. Now, think gallons to pints. Gallons are larger, right? It's our big G. Pints are smaller. So that's big to small. We're going to multiply. Now I need to find gallon and pints on this paper. So 1 gallon, I don't have straight gallon to pints. So look what I'm going to have to do. 1 gallon is the same as how many pints? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pints. I just did that by just counting. 1 gallon is the same as 8 pints. So 1 gallon is 8 pints. So I'm going to times everything by 8. So 3 gallons would be how many pints? Let's multiply. 3 times 8 is how many? 24. You're right. So it would be the same as 24 pints. Because in this 1 gallon, how many pints did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I need to know how many there are in 3. 8 times 3 is 24 pints. Okay, let's look at this last one. 20 cups is the same as how many pints? So I put cups in here because that's what we have. I'm looking for pints. Let's look at my sheet. Actually, big to small or small to big. So cups are smaller, pints are larger. So this is actually small to big. Oops, sorry, small to big. So I'm going to divide. But divide by what? Let's see. All right, how many cups are in a pint? So let's look. We have 2 cups is 1 pint. So 2 cups is 1 pint. That would be divided by 2. So I know I need to divide everything by 2. So 20 cups is the same as how many pints? 20 divided by 2 is 10. 20 cups is the same as 10 pints.